that'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light in translucent.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And that one's good. Giddy. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
And the free throw, no good. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Doncic, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Vucevic with a steal. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 6.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Giddy scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. Give him 8 points now.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddy is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
James outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Buzelis. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the right iron.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
It's James on the wing. Doncic outside. There's the triple. He's rebounded by Okoro.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Chicago passing it around. Left side, Giddy. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Smart on the wing. No good on the triple. Chicago trailing here. Outside Giddy. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
And that one's good. Giddy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of that. You gladly take those. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And it's Giddy with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Angeles making a change here. And here's Okoro. Misses the layup. James deciding where to go with it. Outside Reeves. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just so skilled in that screen roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls. Oh, throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Here's Giddey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. And that one, good. Giddey's got 14.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Shot is good by Reeves.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
It's stolen by James. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
See, that's where he starts to beat you with his brain, the awareness of LeBron James. He gets the steal and knows exactly what to do with it.
Here's Giddey. It's tipped. James with the ball. He's got 11. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. The 3 from Okoro. 3 seconds left. And the layup is good by James. 13 points for LeBron James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
You know, Richard, after some up and down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
Pass to LaRavia. From behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Smith. Outside Herter. Now here's White. Chicago passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. And Reeves pulls it down.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
They get it again. Here's Doncic. The jumper from the wing off target. The Bulls trail by 12. White with it. Picked up by Reeves. Oh, deflected. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You gotta finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up.
All right, time to cheer on your little girls dancing.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. From deep, Giddey. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 14. Here's Hachimura. And that one no good to start off the night. The Bulls on offense. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And that one's good. Giddey's got 16 points now.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Doncic with the bucket. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body. And two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Back to Hachimura. Down low. Releases. Clock at 4. Hayes for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Pass to Buzelis. From deep. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers lead by 14. Hachimura. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Buzelis. Driving inside.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running.
Hachimura outside. Doncic on the wing. 12 points for him. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's time to get excited. The Lakers Hype Squad.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 18. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Fires at the elbow. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lane for him to drive or create for others. Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
From deep, Giddey. The Lakers with a rebound.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's Okoro.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers lead by 22. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James outside. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Buzelis. Can they get it? Takes it inside. And a two-handed jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The baseline J is on the way. No good. A bit long that time.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Now White. The three from Okoro. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here are the Bulls now. It's stolen by Smart. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Doncic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The three is up. And it's Giddey missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Stolen by Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Hachimura with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back over to you guys.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Bowl. Outside Giddey. Going inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Charles Bassey picks one up.
He took off, and the D struggled to catch up with Giddey.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Here's Giddey. Here's Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air. And somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's in there.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Reeves. Driving to the basket. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The three from Okoro. The Lakers with a rebound.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
From deep, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 12.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Doncic's shot is good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Bull, here we go. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Rejected by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull.
Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Bull. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake Laravia. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Smith.
Substitution. Zach Collins.
Outside Giddey.
Kevin
Lets the three fly. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And it's James with the jam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return.
38.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Laravia outside. Back to James. The teardrop. And he gets that one. James has got 21.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And it's Giddey missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
And look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Ooh, some solid defense from Herter.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Giddey. Good work there as it goes.
Giddey.
Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Here's the break. The 3 is up. The three ball. Unable to get that one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 25.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's James with the jam.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
LaRavia outside. Launches it. They get it back. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
But getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
And it's James with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Knocked loose. Now Los Angeles moving it up.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Giddey. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Jose, that's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
This one for three. And it's Giddey with the three. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Timeout called, the Lakers. So both teams changing it up here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 29 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Doncic with the bucket.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Okoro. Chicago passing it around. From deep, Giddey. Hachimura with a rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And it's Smart missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Stolen by Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura from long range. Knocks down the triple.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And that one's good. Giddy.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddy. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Real good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Giddy. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giddy's got 35 in the game.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His